that the colour is a bit different from what most people are going to be used to. That's because I've made it so they are more accurate to the original GBA screen. The reason I've done that is it just makes it accurate for early GBA to mid stuff and Game Boy Color. So rather than juggle like millions of configs that I have to reconfigure this GameCube for all the bloody time, it's just easier for me to make a general all-in-one. Okay, that's all the input text stuff done. Don't worry, all the names have been pre-selected for this. Right, text speed, fast, window colour. Ooh, ow, that hurts my eyes. Plain, screw it. Yep, let's hit that button and proceed. I hope to God that was normal and not an actual audio error. Because yeah, for those unaware, I'm not using an emulator for this, I'm running this on an actual Game Boy Advance. Well, to be specific, it's a Game Boy player with some homebrew to fix the video output and whatnot, reduce the latency, the usual stuff. Tazmily Village. And of course this is the English fan translation. The last version they released, if memory serves. Beyond the Sunshine Forest. Note your chances of finding sunshine in an actual forest are somewhere below 80%. We find a little wooden shack. It's not going to tell us who lives there, though. Well, there we go. Snooze's dad lives here. Oh my giddy aunt. Not in. Mood. I'm gonna sleep. Get up so we can play some more N64. Get up already. The Dragos brought the babs over. They're really cute. Hurry up now. Wow, just takes a full leap out of bed. Go down. The same bed as always. Hello, Snooze. Good morning, Mr. Sleepyhead. He's been up for a while playing with the Dragos. Is he? Great, I'm going out. Go upstairs and change your clothes. Oh, I'm sorry, I want to go out and go in my pajamas. I don't care if it's the middle of bloody winter or summer. Yes, Mom. There we go. Handsome as always. Now I'm going to show you a quick thing. I don't know how many people know this. If you use the B button, you can hold it for a second, then release, and you can run around. A colossal improvement from Mother 1 and 2, because, you move slow as frickin' molasses in those games. And you can ram into stuff, but if we ran into Snooze here, you get a free item. You get some nut bread. Restores 30 HP, I think. In the grand scheme of things, that's not much, but early game, pretty good amount. Ah, you must be Alec. Oh, you're up, Sleepyhead. Well, today's the day you're heading back home. I'm gonna miss you guys. What the pig next to me says worries me. Don't worry about it. All cows, no matter what they're thinking, go. Brr. It would be handy to remember that. How about you? Hey! We can't. Can you not talk to this fish? Can you have to wait? You're awake? Yes, I'm awake, you cheeky little git. What about you? Wait, right, well, some of us work in the nights, thank you very much. And we have a frog. A story is a series of memories. Memories are remembered with other memories, and in turn become memories themselves. And when you put them in a book, you call them memoirs. If you don't take care, you'll forget them. So please tell us frogs your memories of everything so far. This is what people refer to as saving. This is the game's save system. Rather than using phones at hotels and that, you now use frogs. Now, mercifully... Sorry, that's just a quick test file for the cartridge. Hopefully frogs are pretty liberally scattered through the game. I mean, it'd have to be, it's a portable game. You gotta worry about battery life and whatnot. Hello, I see you are ramming Durgans. You've been playing Durgans all morning, you should play too. Yeah, sure. Here, try ramming into one. Doesn't know how to ram into things yet. You hold the B button, you release, you ram into the thing. We figured that out maybe a couple of minutes ago. Faster than you think, Grandpa. Try to imagine this magical thing called a B button, not a B button. B. And then you hold the B button for a second, and then let go. Doing this will let you dash, not double dash. You got to buy that on the GameCube. And then you use this dash ability, you can ram into that Durgan there. Show him an example. Go on, my son. Yeah, just like... Now it's your turn. Now, in any other circumstances, some would say that is charge parry on assault, but good thing no one's here to witness anything, right? So you hold the B button, release the B button. Straightforward as straightforward gets. Can you talk to these characters now? This Drago has chatted like, ah yes you can. What about you? Look at that little happy face. So cute. Born to speak. No shit! It's a Bab. I expect Babs to be here recently. This one's friendlier than it appears. I think you have to do this a few times. I don't know if it's 2 or 3 you need to do it on. The harder you run into them, the more the Drago's like, move it out of the way, move it out of the way for the great mole cricket. Okay, honestly, this shouldn't even be an issue, just squish the stupid little thing. I'm gonna wipe the floor with all you. Oh, watch out, we've got a badass coming over here. Get in my way and you're in for a world of pain. Here we go, tutorial battle. You recounted the mole cricket. Okay, so fights in this game work slightly different than they did in Mother 1 and 2. This retains the rolling HP and PP system from Mother 2, but there is a secret mechanic in this called... Oh, what was the name of it? Melody beats or something like that. Basically, if you time hitting the A button in tune with the music, you'll do extra hits and do extra damage. It's not a huge amount, but it can add up if you're consecutive, and unfortunately the beat's different depending on the song, and enemies can fuck with that by changing the tempo. Let's see if I can do this. Nope. Oh, we got a start of one. God, I am rusty as hell at this. It's been like 2 years since I last played this one. There is ways you can find the tempo for each song, but we're in the tutorial, so we won't have access to it yet. Yeah, so you got more of a spine than I thought. If you like, train you personally sometime. Next time we meet, we'll be at the Big Mole Hill Cricket Hole Stadium. I look forward to seeing you then. Fair. Stepped on the mole cricket. Hope it's alright. Well, that saves a lot of problems right there. I mean, you just killed its hopes and dreams, you know. It was going to be a big league stadium player or something. I don't know. I made your favourite boys memes. I forgot that. Oh, lunch, me. Oh my god. Oh, I did not think that would actually... oh dear. Oh, that was very naughty of us. Alright, what's the books? Here's how you save. Talk to frogs. That's how you save. It's not too tedious or troublesome, so talk to them as often as you like. Plus, it's absolutely free. Well, what do we look like? Come on. Now then, time for me to return to the story. Hey, wait for me. You saved me some memes too, I hope. Yeah, we saved you all the good ones. Vintage, circa 2006. What's your favourite food? Oh, memes? Then your favourite is the same as ours? We make a good match. I don't... After we're done hunting, we need to get ready to go home. We have to go through the forest to get back, so we'll need to leave early. Well, would it not be better to go with the crack of dawn then? Don't be silly. I bet the kids can make it out here on their own. It's that safe. I bet even you could handle it. Wow. Rude. I apologise about the flickering. There's nothing I can really do about that. That's because of the flickering's tied to the GBA's refresh rate, which isn't quite 60 Hz, nor is it the standard 59.94. I think it's around 59, 75, 72, somewhere in the low 70s. Anyway, here's that game Nintendo of America don't want you to know exists, even though it's all over the place since 2008 with Smash Bros. Brawl. Well, that was the intro. So an interesting thing, during this little section where you've seen the forest scroll down there, there are some hidden graphics of a stone building you normally can't see. It's hidden by a foreground layer. We'll just get nice and cozy here. Now I learned recently that the map for this scene is actually part of an earlier cutscene that didn't make it into the final game. And it might have shown something that we are alluded to that we'll see later on, but we're not specifically told. This all kind of gives it away. It also shows that at some point some of the enemy IDs for pallets and overworld graphics were changed at some point. Because there are placeholders and characters that belong anywhere near that scene. Anyway, welcome to Chapter 1, Night of the Funeral. Oh damn, how fast is that guy running when his legs are going that quick? Time for the badass of the chapter to make his debut. I've named him Ace in this one. His canon name is Flint. Once we reach a battle, I'll go into more in-depth on how he functions in it. You gotta do something quick. It's the forest, it's on fire. Oh, is it? I haven't noticed. I wonder what the smell was. Jeez, it would look like touring a village as peaceful as... privacy? Duh. Hey. You gotta put that back where you found it? I mean, Ace, this is no time to be dozing off. There's a huge fire in the Sunshine Forest. Yo. Yeah, right, Spooder. At times like this call for reckless nice guys like you. Please come along, Ace. Please, pretty please, we shove it up on top. Ugh, fine. Yeah. Thomas joined your party. He's a guest character. He won't actually be fighting with us in battles. He'll just sort of be a tag-along. Well, Thomas, I don't know if you know, but I certainly know in the modern world we call that stalking. And it's no bueno. If you want, you may notice the screen color's a little different, Spooder. I mentioned it at the start of the stream. I changed the palette to more accurately match the Game Boy Advance screen itself. What are you? Mr. Ace, you should probably take whatever Thomas says with a grain of salt. That's just the kind of person he is. Yes, creepy lady with a smile so wide, like, Jesus, fuck, you could probably carve a melon on it. Hey, it's the man. You need something from the map, blowing a map or maps, and it must be a map, yes? Please, feel free to take one with you. Yeah, you got a Tazmily map. If you're worried about finding a shack deep within Sunshine Forest, yeah? I'll mark the area on the map for you. Your map has been marked. Please hurry and see if you need help. Oh, silly mate. Forgot to tell you how to check the map, didn't I? Check the map, you need to, how do I put this? Fill your right index finger with a wish, or strength. Oh, it's pretty well plainly something to do with the R button. So if you press the R button, you get an overhead map of the area. This is obviously the main hub for the game, Tazmily Village and its surroundings. We're right there in the lower right corner, and we need to reach pretty deep into the actual forest. Not too deep though. For reference, the tutorial area is that little brown hut all the way at the top of the map. Can you actually go into some of the buildings here, or are they... Okay, no, they roadblock you from it. Just hearing those fire has me coughing uncontrollably. I'm ultra sensitive to these things, you know? By the way, if you prefer to run instead of walk, I recommend trying the quote-unquote dash ability. Heck. Yeah, that's what I've casually been doing here. I love it. You don't even need to hold the button when you do it. You can just let go. You can practically do this game one-handed. It's great. It's kind of sad that Mother 2/Earthbat... Oh. Got a nut. Can we talk to you? Sparrow. Sparrow advice. Epic nut. For this little bit, I'm going to use game lingo rather than comparisons. You can bring up the menu by pressing start, starting from the left, many selections are good, equip, start, sleep. At present, you can use the control pad to select one before. Yep, choose the A button to choose it. If you choose the sleep option and press the A button, you can pause the game. The batteries won't drain very much while the game is in sleep mode, so don't worry. Don't worry about batteries, because I'm using a GameCube for this. The Sparrow is essentially the mole. I guess they're kind of the moles in this. But then so's the later Word of the Wind, I think it's called. I don't know, it's been a good like year or two since I've last played this game. It's not as fresh in my mind as, say, Earthbound. I'll be sparing like the short red. Is he actually? Yes, he is. See, honestly, I forgot you can pick up nuts in this area. I thought it was the doorknob. Oh, they didn't change the bell moving around. Oakley dokley. Oh, it's these two. The Japanese comedy duo. The legendary reoccurring doorknob. I don't remember where it is in every chapter. Hopefully we'll just run into it. I don't think it shows up in chapter 1 and 6. I think it does in 2. I don't know if it shows up in 3. If it does in 3, it might be late on. Alright, let's go see what this, whatchamahoo's it's all about. Jonah. Hey, Ace, wait up! Any responsible person heading into the forest would first stop by the sanctuary to say a little something to the forest guards, you know? At least it's my opinion, anyway. Is it, so wrong for me to think that way? There's a couple of chapters it doesn't occur from what I recall. I think that might be the case. I just know it's not 6. It's not 1 because 1's where it leaves. 3 I'm dubious about. I do remember it being in 2. Don't know where it is in 4. Oh look, it's Reshiram and Zekrom. They predict the Gen 5 like 5-6 years ahead of everyone else. Even though that Gen 5 borrows a lot from this game. Please answer with a calm mind. Please tell me your name. Yes, the name of the person playing this game. Oh, hi Daisy. I'm not using a GameCube controller for this. Just for reference, I'm using a Super Nintendo controller. Okay, the Super Nintendo Classic Mini Controller. I've got an adapter that lets me use it on a GameCube. And if I wanted to, I could daisy chain it into an N64 as well. Can't think of anything that would need a Super Nintendo controller for an N64, but yeah, the options are there. Your name is Experiment T, correct? Well, if you let me check my undies. Yup. Please continue to enjoy the game. After I count down from 3, you will forget you were ever asked this question. Tres, dos, uno. Over here. You say something? Oh, that was a nice splash. Right, where were we? You remind me of a certain Git from the previous game. Where's the fire? Is it on fire? Oh, I bet it's a big giant foresty fire. Yeah, maybe if we're lucky we'll have some cooked pork. Mike. Oh, it's you, Ace. I thought I saw someone as manly as me walking this way. The smoke is terrible with my sensitive throat. I can't continue any further, so you can have this cookie instead. Let this slightly unclean and not very tasty cookie be of use. Please let it be of use. Nut cookie. What's better than 1 nut? Fucking 2 nuts. What's even better than that? A cookie full of nuts. How much does that thing regen anyway? 5 HP, 15 HP. Okay, so it's the equivalent of 3 nuts. Yeah, it's not too bad. Alrighty, now that we're in the battle, I can describe Ace a little better. So Ace, in this game's context, is the physical powerhouse. Hits like a truck, can somewhat take hits like a truck. He's not the most accurate when it comes to hitting, though. His special abilities are related to brute force, so he can do, like, power moves that are very unlikely to hit, but if they do hit, they're going to sting like hell. Power Smash is something similar, I think. Strengthen Up and Toughen Up are basically buffs for attack and defense. But first, we've got to take this 1960s Batman reference out. Mr. Batty set up the situation. Mr. Batty felt a little strange. wiping the sweat from his forehead. Excuse me, could you be a little more, I don't know, useful in this battle? You know, maybe throw a brick or something at him? Now you're gonna sit there and wipe the forehead. Oh. Holy shit. Okay, oh, game's gonna set this kind of precedence, that ain't. For the first major actual main battle infection. No! Squish the bat. It's Monster Hunter. Kill it. Kill it. Fucking fire. Okay, 20 XP. Now if we go over here. Ooh. Hey, flip. Where could Isaac be? He's probably out. Asa with the problem. Aries bracelet. Ooh, I think it is a other. Yes, it is. A bracelet of the Aries zodiac sign increases defense by 3 points. Well, considering this is early game, we're gonna want every last little bit we can get our mitts on. Now, if we go over here, there is a sign for a hot spring. Hot springs are basically your hotels in this game. If you've played the previous game, if you found the hot springs in Saturn Valley, this basically functions as the same thing. Now that I think about it, were there any in the first game? You had hotels, you had some free stay houses, and a couple of special NPCs that could do it, but actual hot springs, I don't recall. No, it wasn't in Magicant, I'm thinking of the fountain. Ooh, okay. Well, he's gonna get back attack. Became friendly and affectionate. No, I don't think so. God, my timing is absolute garbage today. I apologise. I hope it's good for later, because I'm hopefully going to try and show off a very rare enemy that only spawns in this chapter. Ah, he right there. Oh, nice. You breathed in too much smoke. Lighter on this on fuel, still on back yet. I'm pretty sure they're stuck inside the forest. Don't worry about me, go help them. Well, going by the ominous glow here, yep, here we go. Try and avoid the actual little fires around the map, because if you step in them, you take damage. I mean, it's only mercifully 1 HP, but there's no buffer, I'd say, or invincibility frames. Right, on fuel. Ooh, who's this mysterious poison? Yeah, we can't run through those big ones. I'm gonna guess whatever the hell he or she is wearing must be lined with asbestos. Ah, another enemy we can mess with. Oh, we got a sneak attack. Depending on how you approach enemies, the screen will change colour. If it's blue, it will be a neutral fight. If it's green from behind, it means you attack from behind. You get a free turn, basically. On that free turn, you can guarantee yourself to run away if need be. A valuable tactic if you're just trying to get through an area and you don't want to do any battles. If it's red, it means the enemies are going to go first. Hopefully, it isn't a nasty type of enemy that could potentially kick your ass in one turn. Now, there is an extra stipulation in this game for 100% where you see every backspace of every enemy in the game, but you don't get anything for it. It's not really worth doing, honestly. It's just a bragging rights award. Hey, 11 out of 16, that's not too bad. The Yam Monster. I don't know how many people usually play their handheld games muted, but this... I suppose this is one you could play muted, but it would be more beneficial if you didn't. Ooh. Oh, we got some nut bread. Don't think that's the most common drop, but I'll take it. I ain't saying that. Ah, I thought we got a back attack. Oh well. Oh, well, there goes my timing. Wow. Bats do more damage than these bloody things. Oh well, hopefully they taste delicious. Sounding is a lot. Could you maybe chuck the alarm at the monster that is trying to kill us? Maybe. Okay, game, can we not have this many smash attacks? It's kind of unprecedented. Okay, your ass is grass. Wait, why are they doing 6 attack damage? There we go. Yeah, that's fair. presents inside the present. There was some nut bread. I'll take that nut bread. How are we on HP? Check the status menu. About nearly halfway. Okay. But yeah, this can see all the stats for your characters, their equipments and whatnot. Here we go. And this also gives you a description of all your character's special abilities. So let's see, for Ace we have Swing Wildly to damage all enemies. Bash with Brute Force, misses often, which is what I was referring to by the accuracy issue earlier. Toughen Up, raise your defense, raise attack. And of course, Thomas, being the useless tank along that he is, has absolutely nothing on him. Can we maybe get a sneak attack on you? Nice. I will very happily take this. I will one day get this timing down again. Maybe it's a slight delay in the way I'm doing this. I don't know. No, well. Probably should switch speeds, but I can't be bothered. As long as the audio stays in sync. Ooh, we got a level. HP by 6, offense by 2, defense by 2, IQ by 1. IQ's not really useful for this early in the game. Speed went up by 1. Would it be worthwhile? Yes. There you go, I'll do for now. And of course we immediately waste the bloody thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, come on! Sometimes we get it, sometimes we don't. Yeah, not that it matters, it's Cocoa Pops. Enemy of the present. Ooh, is that some free bread? Why, thank you very much. Ah, hello there. I'm going to guess you are... Yeah, later. Here we go. He's KO'd on the floor in the middle of a forest fire. What the fuck do you think? Maybe, oh, I don't know, get him something to protect him from breathing in the heavy amounts of carbon dioxide and monoxide. Or just keep what up, you can't get past him. Cough, cough. Alright, fireflies, duh, literal. What is that thing, a bug? I mean, if it was, it wouldn't be a very good game. Games aren't supposed to have that many bugs in them if you catch my drift. I'm not going around the forest lighting fires, but never mind that, fuel's still at home. Oh, well, that's awkward. You'll look after later. Please do. Now, something, I don't know how many people click onto this, but if you press the A button on this, you got Lighter's lumber. If you're going to use that lumber as a weapon, be sure to equip it first, it's completely useless otherwise. Now, when I first did this game, I didn't realise you could do that. I thought it was just something, you know, part of the scene or whatnot. Shows what I know. Well, might as well equip it here and get ready for the first boss of the game. Well, come on then. Think your boys and girls can have a pop. A Firefly and its cohorts suddenly attacked. These enemies actually have an unused back sprite you normally can't see unless you go through the debug room. Should be able to hopefully find a way to get access to that Unreal hardware. Oh, very weak equivalent of PSI fire. Hey! Oh. Big fire. Oh boy, this is a... Okay, that's one dealt with. We'll see if we can go without healing in this fight, but if necessary we will do so. Average of 3 to 4 on each one. Okay, so that's 7 every time. Yeah, we should be fine. Especially if it's just the one remaining now. Haha, you missed. Unfortunately, equipping that lumber drastically reduced our speed. Ooh! I don't know if that's... Sorry, I'm too used because I'm looking out for the rare items. Because, unfortunately, just like its predecessor, there are rare item drops in this game, and that includes the ultimate weapons for nearly every single character. Why must we be tortured like this? Anyway, I'm going to use the nut. We'll use some nut cookies. 30 on there. Yep, that'll do for now. Yeah, the 1 in 25/6 challenge. Or the 1%. Ah, what are you? I really recommend you save now, will you? Yeah. There we go. Please be careful out there. Give my regards to the next frog you meet. Help? Ah, there you are. Well, that escalated quickly. Alright. Here comes the rescue team. Okay, I swear this enemy overwhelmed sprite, when you look at it straight from the front, it reminds me of a koala for some reason. Puffing out its hair to look threatening. Oh yeah, real threatening. I must do a combo attack. I did touch it there. I did combo attacks too, but you can't, that's what. Getting the smash right off, that is horseshit. Hey, chip, you're doing too much fucking damage to my poison laser, get out of here. Hey, level 9. HP by 6, attack by 2, defense by 2, IQ by 1. How about speed? Okay, that's alright. That's a 30% cashback on our thing we've currently equipped. Alright, where are you? Uh-oh. Don't you worry, we're coming. Alley-oop. Don't you worry, kiddo, we got you. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Gotta navigate carefully now. Yeah, we might wanna... Pitch black and covered in soot, but I'm alive. Oh, you're pitch black too, Mr. Ace. Thank you, Mr. Pitch Black Ace. Oh, let's get going. Shouldn't need to save now, because we're just gonna rush back to the earlier parts of the forest to try and avoid some of these enemies for now, because... it's fine, we're good. We're all good. Absolutely okie dokie. Nothing wrong at all whatsoever. It's all good. So you can continue on like this, but if you go to the hot spring... I love this little detail. You slip in. It needs to free and heal up anyway, so... Yeah, everyone feels funky. They actually took the time to change the sprite so that only the head remains covered in soot when you go in it. It's the small things I love. They didn't have to do that, but they did. And I appreciate it. Alright, I'm going to guess, where was... Let's take them. I think it's the temple again. Oh no, there they are. Ahoy hoy. Nah, it's me, the Easter Bunny. Have you been a good boy and girl this year? Well, only his head is. The rest of him's squeaky clean and relaxed. Oh wow, he actually fixed his leg back into place. Goddamn. Did it without batting an eyelid. Summer rains, you can never predict them. You are all patched up. Well, thank you very much. It's a good thing you even feel any suffered light injuries. Yes, could have ended a hell of a lot worse. We'll take our good graces when we can. How you feeling, bud? Well, suspicious people with pick like Well, now that you mention it, there was that one person. It's cleaned it off. Yes, you really need to rest, or I get the mallet. Help others out, being help others. Well, how you like it, Ace? Well, you managed to tongue twist me, so I suppose it works. Yo, what is up? Cheers to this rain for putting out the fire. Okay. My husband's such a wimp, he was a nervous wreck when the fire was worried more about him than the fire. I'm gonna guess that this is the husband. Hey there, Ace. Sorry I wasn't much help earlier. This never happens again. I promise I'll help out. Must be tired. You should go get some rest. The room on the furthest end's unoccupied. Yeah, we went to the hot springs before the cutscene. We're good. Every time I heard you were taking a rest here. Mighty heavy rain, isn't it? I think I'll join you under the awning. There's an awning here? Fucked if I can see it. Now you mention it, no. I'm running a wee bit late. Up in the mountains earlier picking mushrooms. Hope to God you didn't turn into a tanuki or anything. Of course. And you didn't bloody tell us? Ugh, the cheek. Well, that's mildly concerning. Also mildly concerning. Well, we better go check, I guess. Hey, how you doing? Who's a good pooper? Oh, there's the picture from earlier. Got a little something for us? It's a letter from Snooze. Oh, they're still not back? With all this rain, they could catch a cold. They're probably taking shelter from the rain somewhere. It's getting late. We should all go look for them. Let's get the other villagers to help too. Wouldn't it be best to not tell your dad, considering he's still, you know, pretty banged up? Might be the wiser idea to leave him rest, honestly. Did we get any interaction with the mirror? You're looking pretty handsome, but this ain't no time for that. In here, oh, this is a free rest. You can take a nap on this bed. Take a quick rest. Nope. A machine for spinning wool. No problem here. Take soul with you? Hells yeah. Hey. Soul join the party. Or Boney as the canon name is. Can we... Oh, we actually can. Okay. Well, we're on to a battle. So, Boney / Soul in this instance is the fragile speedster of the group. Doesn't hit very hard, but will more than likely be the first one to go into battle. Which means they're fantastic for items that you can find later on in the game, that you can set yourself up to buff, debuff the enemies, or maybe remove certain things that the enemies come pre-equipped with. But that's for a long way away from this session. Well, there you are, Ace. I've asked everyone to split up and search the forest for snoops. You've been blessed with kind friends. That must be true happiness in one sense. Well, that was oddly profound. Yo, Wes, how you doing, my son? I'd like to join the search, but they told me to stay here because I'm old. Seems nobody's aware of just how strong I really am. Oh, my son, I am perfectly aware of how fucking dangerous you are. That reminds me, I wonder if it's set up in this chapter. We're running a little ahead of time here, but Wes normally has an item set up behind his house. They tell you about it in chapter 2. I wonder if it's set up in chapter 1. I've never thought to go check. Well, better time than any, I guess. Let me think. The way up to Wes's house is here. And then if I check behind on the left side, there should be... Oh, it is here! A thunder bomb. That item is always guaranteed to be behind there. I don't know if you can... Ooh, I saw that. Gimme. Peculiar cheese. Oh, shit. We weren't meant to get that yet. Cheese that you either love or hate. HP restores varies from person to person. I didn't realise there was an actual thing in this chapter before it was the next one. A throwing weapon made by Wes deals lightning damage to all enemies. Kinda useful early on. Once we get towards the halfway point of the game, not so much. It's handy in a pinch or if you need to do that little extra whammy. Right, back to our progress, which last I checked was up into the forest. Sorry, I'll bring you back Thunder Bomber later. Thank you! Cold rain. I don't like it, but it doesn't seem like it's ever going to stop. Ugh, well, maybe you should have taken the bloody umbrella then. Or a poncho. Like those ones they usually sell at theme parks. And they should teach you how to make delicious memes. Well, Linda, here's a little secret. It all starts with Windows Movie Maker for Windows XP. Wait, does this sound slightly faster than before? It sounds slightly faster than before. Alright, so go get him. Nice. Yeah. 20 experience each. Some nut bread. Okay. But yeah, the more characters that are active in battle, the experience gets divided amongst them. Excuse me, how was that a back attack when I was looking directly at it? Alright, well that's it then. You just asked for a to get Cocoa Pops, my son. That's what you get. Don't attack the Pop. Just chill. Now, can we go inside this domicile? Yes, we can. There's a lot of antidotes inside the box. Take one. Yes. You got an antidote. I'm in the middle of slowly but surely devising a plan for finding Snooze. But yeah, you can take as many antidotes as you want out of this box. They're infinite. What do they do? Well, cures poison. They're a limited time thing though. I think past a certain chapter you can't get them anymore. I think it's only a chapter 1 and chapter 2 thing. I'd have to double check it for the third one. But then would you need it for the third one? Is that the doorknob? No, that'll be a knock. Yeah, back of nut. When the worst one pops and you just can't stop. Lazy. Ooh, we have a combo going on. Yeah, you will. Ay, chip, protect the popper. God damn. Didn't realise they do that much damage to soul. Shit. Hey, HP by 4. It's alright, don't you worry, son. Let's, how's your HP looking? We'll see how you do for one more battle. Afterwards, we'll patch it up. I think this has changed the enemy as well. Yep, there you go. New enemy. The yam monster has now become a baked yam monster. Entered an intense burst of steam. Oh, that's a reference to, oh, what's the name of the boss? Ah, remember. Frankenstein Mark II, I think it is. Yeah, I think it's Frankenstein. Oh my god. He took half his HP off in one go. Shit. What happened there? Oh, get that down, you guzzlers. Oh, okay. And there's another enemy. Coming up the back. Oh well. Oh, that is a mighty bag of snake. Now we got this nice music to come back. Yeah. Use the binding attack. Okay, could the enemies please stop going for soul? I would very highly appreciate it. Oh, thank you. We already had 2, but I'm going to say no to a freebie. We realised before, because the flames were so intense at the time, but it looks like the area over here got hit really bad. Oh yeah, this was blocked before, and now we can go through. Hey, and you are, if you'll let me speak, Reggie. Fire and rain, and then children smiles. We'll be alright. Reggie knows it. Alright, I would have thought that would have been a bad tip, but no. Alright, cool. As I said, because this uses the rolling HP system, you can save yourself from a fatal blow if you're fast enough with mashing the A button. Hence why I like to keep the tech system on fast, so you can have a better chance of surviving. The slower the text, the more likely you are going to die from it. Is there a box back here? Yes, there is. Yay, an antidote. The forest still smells burnt. Well, I guess it was a pretty big fire and all. Let's hurry and find Snooze so she can make us some of her special memes. Seriously, dude? Someone might be seriously hurt or worse or lost, and your first thought is, oh, I can't wait for them to get back so they can make me food. That dude does not have his fucking priorities in order. Excuse me. Jim's a troublemaker? I bet he's hiding around here, sorry. Baby Spud, he's probably in tears by now. No, he isn't. He's a big, strong boy. They both are. Nice to go to that. Give me. Beef jerky, how much do you restore again? 60! Nice. Could use this. Soul isn't too fond of cheese, but still recover 20 HP. That's alright. Good to know if we find cheese that can do with a pinch. I know, right? Especially in this day and age. If it isn't the Mike. I'm sure Jim and Mark will be racing here before long. And there's some of those slightly unclean and not very tasty cookies in that. Why are so many of you obsessed with fucking food? I've been calling their names for a while, but there's been no response. Do you think maybe they're not in this area? A mini charm. To be equipped on the body, defense +2. Nope, wrong one. Here we go. Interestingly, the soul's defense would go down. Why is that? Oh, has the white collar. Ah, so that bumps up the attack by 10 as well. Well, I suppose if you want to do a challenge run, you can get rid of it. Or declip it, I suppose. Oh, shit. Ooh, this, no problem here. Tree been felled, claw marks everywhere. Yeah, I'd say there's a problem. Can't believe my eyes. Just look at this. Those huge trees were snapped right in two. How could such big trees get ripped down like this? There's one thing for sure, whatever did this wasn't human. And no, it wasn't me. Oh, that must have been thingy at the back. Whoopsie. Oh well. What do we do now? The path completely blocked. Actually, it seems the kids might be still stuck out there because of all these knocked down trees blocking the route. Even if it's not the most direct path, we should probably look for another way. It's probably best if we split up into a few groups. Hey! Ah, back up and running already, goddamn. Must have been some fast-acting medicine they got around here. I mean, dude, you broke a freaking leg. You should be on the mend for like weeks. We'll take care of things here. You keep pushing on the headaches. Alright. What about you two? This won't take long now that our boss is here. Yeah, there's nothing to worry about. Plus, Lou and I are an expert when it comes to getting in the way. Hold on, we're not the ones in the way here. So, that's something that's kind of difficult to translate from Japanese. It's sort of like a comedy routine where you have the straight guy and the not so straight guy. Or the clown of a duo, I suppose. Toe, I think you mean Tohos. Well, they aren't as raw red as they were, but I'm not doing any exercises for the next few days, annoyingly. I kind of wish I still had my weights. I wonder how much they go for online. We'd need a 2, a 4, a 6, and an 8 kilogram, I think. No, do we have any spare metal materials lying around? I can always make some. No problem here. If it was infected, we would have noticed by now. It's just a guess, but I'd say a Drago climbed up here. Rather clumsily then, if it's left this much damage. No. Slippy conditions. Okay, how about you, mice? Good sir. All the forest birds are acting weird and I'm suddenly getting real bad vibes here. Oh no, I mean that in a good way. What I meant to say is I'm getting good bad vibes, if that makes sense. Thump thump. I do. Hmm? Ooh. What's up? Oh, he might have found something. Okay. Look up there. There's a scrap of cloth. Don't you see it? There's a bit of red. Right over there. So there is. Okay. Is there something on top of this cliff? Well, yes. Yes, there is. So, how can we help you, my good man? Yes. I don't know how you feel, but scaling the cliff face is just too dangerous. But, you know, maybe my son could be of use. I don't know if it will help any, but let's get him here so we can try. I'll need to borrow a soul for a bit. Alrighty. As long as you feed him every day, and you give him lots of pets. Bring my son back here. My son's name is... His name was Linky. Got that? Here, have a sniff of this sock. Ugh. Oh, that's right. Ugh. Don't forget the smell now. Tie the yellow ribbon to your collar. Show him the ribbon. He'll know exactly what's going on. Now fetch. God, this whole silly gag where it has this music and it has the whole epic feeling of trying to find just to hear, but then it's just Doggo's actually going on a plane, going on a holiday somewhere, doing anything other than the job that they're supposed to be doing. Oh man, he's a heavy, bloody sleeper if he can sleep through getting dragged like a good mile or two. Down multiple freaking elevations and whatnot. Oh no, there he is. You're right, Linky Moore, son. Welcome to our little soiree. It's time to put the deep skills you've studied since childhood to the test. Now show us the wall staple technique. Right here, right now. I did study the technique, but this is my first time using it for real. I hope this works. Ah, this area looks scalable. Yeah, it's a shame the handkerchief doesn't stay on the sprite for the rest of the game. I think it suits Soul a lot. One eternity later. Alright, that should do it. Careful coming up. Then let's mosey on up. God bless the auto rump. Oh, it stopped. Wunderbar. Sure, come along. Linky has joined the party, or Duster by the canon name. Duster Slinky is your physical powerhouse of the main team. He also has a lot of items as his special abilities that can sabotage and debuff enemies. He'll also be your physical tank as well. Can we interact in cave here and skip that? Oh hey, I don't remember these. Hey. Okay, he wants to pop. You encountered a mischievous mole. Scratch its claws. Oh my god, that's one of it. There you go, that's a full damage combo. I was hoping I'd get that one because that song's kind of important for later. Ace's level is now 10. Yeah. HP by 7, attack by 3, defense by 2, IQ by 1, speed went up by 2. Okay, we've completely negated the drawback of the lumber. Soul is now 8, HP by 5, offense by 2, yep, speed went up by 2, enemy left to present, an upgrade. I'll happily take that with us. Sneak attack, excellent. What was that? We got pingled. Just gonna have to wait, unfortunately. Beef jerky, very nice. You wanna go? You wanna fucking go? Alright then, go funeral. Give me it. Damn it. Are they setting off fireworks? Get that, it's the second evening in a row it's been using bloody fireworks. Seriously, there's no major celebration or anything. Ugh, some people. Like, a couple of hours ago, yeah, fine. Not 10 plus in the friggin' evening. Some more nut bread. They are being oddly generous with health items right now. Why, yes, I would like to save because I've got a bad feeling about this. Hour and 6 minutes already. Damn, didn't think this would be this long. We're only about halfway. It's the same colour as Snooz's dress. Uh-oh. You got a scrap of cloth. Oh, maybe it's just that we let me save again so we can do that. Thank you very much. Right, so if we head north here... Hey, so there's someone over here. Well, there's some people here. What's this they've been fucking with? I would presume so. Have you heard of any other sentient animal making advanced, schmancy, fancy looking tech like that? I certainly haven't. Alright, time to set myself to ass whooping mode. Howdy, boys! It's time for your 5 o'clock fanny whooping. And stop them. And stop them. Why didn't you stop them? Okay, now meet the actual first major boss of the game, the Reconstructed Caribou. The wall staple, let's see if this will work. Stabbed with a horn. Okay, went for us. Base, okay. Excellent. Pinned down, that means they shouldn't be able to attack for a turn or two. So that's what wall staples do, they basically paralyze an enemy for a few turns. How much HP does this have? I think it's like 100 or 200. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, oh boy. No. Yep. Good. Oh, shh. Boys. I have to have this, Don't you dare. Okay, generator burst steam. That's fine. It wasted the turn. You got some. Right, get some to soul on the dock. God damn, this thing has more HP than I remember it having. Do that just in case. I've got a feeling it's going to break on this turn. God damn it. Oh boy. Just go ham. Go. Oh my god. Oh. Yikes, that could have gone pretty worse than that. Soul hung on by 1 HP. My popper. Everyone got a level up, I think. Sweet as. Alright, boys. Bacon's next. Ooh, what's this? Lying on the ground is a notebook with a pig nose mark on the cover. Give it a smooch. Let's give it a butcher's. The following is written in poor handwriting. All the creatures around here suck. We need to make them cooler, so the theme will be tougher, rougher, better. We'll mix and match this and that and to create whole new things no one's ever seen before. I dub it the Fascinating Chimera Project. Let's reconstruct and modify stuff slowly and steadily. You've got a pick mark notebook. It's a key item, thankfully. God bless something this game does. Key items are in their own separate inventory. Thank you. Only took them nearly 20 years to get it right. Now there's UFO, okay. And they just get away scot-free. Alright, cool. Seems legit. Chip. Spell advice. Allow me to explain skills to you. Oh, sorry for being so sudden anyway, you and your boys. Yep. Already explained them as we run into them, Mr. Burp. Don't need to worry about it. Temp save again. Because that was a little too fucking close for personal comfort. So I'll be an MVP in surviving with 1 HP. Yeah. I'm glad that the thoughts proved useful, but our problem hasn't been solved. There you are, you git. One seems so cold. I'm actually burning up, though. Okay. Ah, General. What news do you bring? Oh, you found the kids. Seems they fell into the river and washed up here. I'll look after Soul. You go hurry up and see him. Don't worry, we'll see you surely. Jackie, my boy. So I'm sure God will look out for her. Tessie sends the kids right now. Hurry and go see him. Yep, we found the kids. Alright, what about you two clowns? Taking shelter from the rain somewhere, of course, never done anything to hurt people in Tazmily. I should also point this out, this is one of those few GBA games that uses every single sound channel the GBA can use, so it's also using the original Game Boy sound synth channels. Sometimes for sound effects, sometimes for instruments, it varies. It also does some weird writing to the WRAM. Prevents it from running in GBA Run 2. I don't know if that's been updated recently, I'll have to go check. Hold on, I need to see my boys. Oh, this game? Oh yeah, definitely. On an audio department at least. On the 2D elements? Your mileage may vary because it's a whole art style thing. I think this is primarily a tile-based game that doesn't use the bitmap modes. Init T? Oh, Init T? Init Brav? Alright, so... Daddy wants the deets, give me some deets. Drop some warm down. Oh boy. What you find? Spill the beans. Well, I'm listening. Okay, so a Drago Fang. Free weapon. Okay, so what's the bad news? Shit. No one's ever been thrown into Tazmily's jail before. You have the honor of being the first. if I remember where your house is. Right, obviously the lock's rusted, okay. Obviously from lack of maintenance. This appears to have been unused for a long time. Let's see if we can... Nope. Try again. Ah. Sure, how do you do the trigger for this scene again? Ah, here you go. Hello, Jim. Oh, perfectly understandable. An apple, huh? The core might be hard, but... The core might be too hard to eat, but be sure you eat it. I'm gonna get stronger. I'm gonna get so strong even Drogos won't stand a chance against me. Eat the apple. Alright. Quick polish and... Nope. Inside the apple there was a hand file. You got the hand file. No, I thought I'd just, sort my nails. Of course we're going to use it to break the bloody lock. It's not good staying in one place for so long. The hand file became unusable. Discard it now. Hey, Link. We will, Maisie. We will. In due time. Right, well, if we need to go and visit the grave, what do you think that is? North. The Sunset Cemetery north of the village. Well, thanks for marking it anyway, so if I double check that. Yep. Just north of the crossroads. Anyway, let's see if we can find where Boogalooks was living. Nope, not here. In here, mayhaps. Ugh. Pusher. God, I want to punch your teeth in. Somewhere else that dude might be living. Don't know along there, maybe down here. Thomas's Bazaar. Ah, here perhaps. Bingo. That was a very nice grave, all Nepalite made. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you're alright. It's going fine. Pretty straightforward stream so far. Seeing marks, something nice, which is too much for us to handle. Oh, we can't get it yet, we have to do the next sequence. Alright. Could we get anything in the bazaar right now? That's a bleach arm. It'll protect you if you equip it. Will you take it? Wait, I don't have to purchase this shit? Alright, cool. Can't hold anymore. Well, would you look at that? I'll eat the nut. Right here. I'll set them up here. We need to... my nutty back. Oh, here we go. Extra 3 points. Cool, cool. I'll have that. Well, since we can't sell stuff right now, all we can do is chuck it out. Still got the Thunder Bomb. I'm saving that for a certain fight. May as well chuck one of these away just in case. That's a running bomb. Use it if you find yourself in trouble. Will you take it? Yes. What's this? Anti-paralysis. Use it when you can't remove numbness from your body. I don't think anything give us paralysis where we're going, but... no harm in taking it just in case. Better safe than sorry. What do you say? If you're looking for the villagers, almost everyone's at the cemetery. Everyone loves snooze. The entrance is sealed. Not really well sealed. By the way, the game is louder. I had a feeling that was the case, but then again, I'm not talking very loudly. Let's just do one video space. Let's try this. There we go. Minor adjustment. Maybe that'll do it. So much for testing all the audio levels off an hour before we started. I haven't been to the village in a while, but I rushed straight after I heard about Snooze. Just as I had such a wonderful time with the grandkids. Oh, I thought he was coming back here. Just a little. We're in the race against time, but this can't be any ordinary Drago we're dealing with. We're going to need the proper tools first. Get a weapon to my Drago's live and then hurry to my place. Alrighty. Come get me at my house after you've gotten yourself a weapon. Do you remember where I live? If you don't, have old maps and mark it on the map for you. I think he's in the town square. Don't you remember? We know exactly where you're hiding. Are you using a GBA consoleizer? Nope, GameCube. GameCube equipped with a HDMI adapter. And some homebrew to get better performance than the normal Game Boy startup disc. Not that I can use discs on this anymore. My GameCube is entirely solid state. Hey, did you finish that thing for me? Yep, GBI. This is the Speedrunner edition. Alright, so let's see. Okay, we don't need anything. Put it out of the way. Okay, gimme. I could have put the borders in if I wanted, but nah. I don't like doing borders unless it's for the Super Game Boy. Right, is this an actually equipable item? I do not remember. No, it is a usable one. Oh joy. And if someone's wondering why the colours have changed, as I've mentioned a few times during this stream, I've changed the palette so that it's a one-to-one recreation of how it would look on the original Game Boy Advance screen if it was exposed to direct sunlight. Yeah, I'm not surprised it has custom borders. I can do custom borders for this, I just don't want to. Well, the AGB and the AGS 001 screen, because they both have the same colour gamut. Oh, we can't take the nut with us, we have to leave the nut behind. The AGS 101 screen has a different colour gamut that's closer to the standard RGB range, hence why the colours look a lot brighter on it. But games really weren't designed for the standard RGB range in mind, so colours can look oversaturated, or in the case of earlier ones, just look like a ruddy mess. I'm looking at you, that first Castlevania game and Super Mario Advance 1 and 2. And I suppose the original Golden Sun. With this game, it can be either or, really. Same colour range. Not quite. The AGS 101 has its own colour range, which is closer to sRGB. The Micro has a unique one on its own that's close to the original colour gamut of this, but still slightly washed out. It's got somewhat better pixel density because of the smaller screen, and not as bad ghosting. If it wasn't for the fact that it was a lot smaller and it doesn't have the physical mechanism for Game Boy games, that would be my go-to one. I mean, it still is my go-to one. I've been practicing something for this month on it. And it's surprisingly comfortable. The only gripe I have with it is its really short battery life and the fact that the buttons for L and R aren't on the outer edges but on the inner part of the system. The original DS also has a similar colour range to the original Game Boy Advance screen, if it's only slightly brighter, not as undersaturated. Fully enough, the Game Boy Color has the exact opposite problem where it's too light. Thankfully, I have the ability to use the correct Game Boy Color palette on this. I would just have to edit an INI config file and then reboot the whole thing. Should see if I can get Swiss to re-edit it for me. Flash cards, EverDrive X5 or the Easy Flasher Mega. So why did I go for this enemy? Well, this enemy is unique to this area and it does nothing but heal you. The Easy Flasher Mega. Okay, yeah. Just be careful with that cartridge because it is a bit of a power guzzler and it likes to corrupt save files if you turn it off immediately after saving. Oh, bye Bush, thanks for the free heal. Got a new enemy here, can we... Okay, that might have been a mistake. Spudmorg. Oh right, this is the time we can go find that enemy. Ooh, almost forgot then, that would have been awkward. IPS modded GBA is a V1 or a V2 screen. Okay, if this is going to be a problem, let's get that bloody rolling bomb. Okay, I wasn't expecting to do that much damage, Jesus. The other B2. There is another screen that's apparently out now that has a variable brightness setting if you wire it into the motherboard. I've got a V2 screen I've put into a Game Boy Color. I still need to get a modern one for my modded AGB. Oh joy, you're now just a regular enemy. Right, the mouse is a bigger problem than the friggin' schneck. And of course, as I say that, I get bloody poisoned. Joy. Oh, this could be bad. Alright, let's get rid of you. As quick as we can. Okay, 13 HP to survive on. The Neo Geo Pocket colour. I think I've got the original Neo Geo Pocket. I don't have a colour model. God, 30 HP is nothing now. It's doing... I'll tell you what, let's get those downers for now, so now we have more room. Okay, yeah, the thing is still in effect. Okay, well, good thing we have one of these on hand then. I don't really need to modify the original Game Boy because I'm very fortunate to have possession of the original Game Boy Light. It was exclusive to Japan. Yeah, there you go, git. Peculiar cheese. I will take your peculiar cheese. I wonder if Ace actually likes that. He loves it. Oh, it's a full heal, damn. TIO. Great. Can't move. What's the inch my unit gets getting in the way? Okay, this tempo's slower than I'm anticipating. Well, to be fair, don't the Game Boy Pockets have a notoriously bad screen for ghosting? HP 7, attack 2, defense 1, IQ. Okay, that's an okay level. Right, I think it's here. Oh yeah, sure enough, there it is. This was the enemy I was looking for. The Soot Dumpling. Oh shit. Okay, so come on, we need to get the timing right. Otherwise, it's gonna run away from battle, and we do not want that. Yep. Oh. Oh no. And then it's gonna... Okay, no, it hasn't run away yet. I'm already crying, you little git. Wow, even a smash attack, it's just 1 HP. Damn it! Oh, my timing is awful. If you can do a full combo or two on them, you can get a boatload of experience, and it's kind of handy to have for where we're going. But look at yours, another one spawned. Okay, from the top. Excuse me, I pressed the A button. Don't you dare. Are we dead? Darn it. God. Can you hit the little thing, thank you? And get the never bloody mind. Right, I'll give it one more attempt. I bet so. Right. Aha! What's better than one Soot Dumpling? Fucking 2 Soot Dumplings. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I've got a smash, but the smash ruined my timing. God damn it. God, am I seriously just used to the handheld timing of the console? Yep, my timing is completely gone. I usually used to get that first go. Guess it's been too long. Don't run into these, by the way, otherwise they immediately disappear. Things. Why are you attacking the dust balls, yo? Because I need that XP. Daddy needs that XP so we can make this the remaining chapter easier. That's more like it. Oh, cockin' Nora. How much HP does this bloody thing have? There we go. What do I win? That's what we like to see. Level 14. Yes, sir. Whoa, HP by 13. Very nice. Alright, 1. I'll take it. The little beanling spawn here, or am I thinking later? I don't know, I don't remember. Look, I know the other one's in the other chapter. I don't know if this one spawns yet. Or if it does spawn, I can't remember where. Either way, I got one sub dumpling. That's all I was after. Have we gone the right route? Oh, right. Head right. Excuse me, I need to heal. Could you, be a star for me? Thank you. Ah, he's such a good friend. Not much. He's a kind bush, but now he's a dead bush. What do we get? 8 experience. Okay, 3 antidotes as well. Oh, he even left us a little going away present. Oh boy, that's bad news. Yep. Oh, fucking a sneak attack. Nope, an agitated boar. Alright, less tense. Oh, it's faster than us, that's a problem. Okay, 1 hit kill. That's how we like it. Oh, some beef jerky. Why, yes, I will take that off your mitts, kind. Can we just... Oh, we still can't in a K of these? Oh, normally you can. Oh well. Come on then, you little mischievous thing. You think you're a little hard ass? Tickle. No. No tickle. You tickle me, you lower my attack. You lower that, you get a punch to the face. Entiende. Alrighty, well, you're leaving for me some nut bread. Alright, I'll take that. That's a decent enough apology, I guess. Here we go. We should be at the house now. Yep, sure enough. Gonna guess he's inside. Yep, there he is. Alright, my son, we've come all the way up here. Yeah, it's not that bad. Just watch out for the soot dumplings. Woof. I'm sure there's a tetanus shot for that. Okay, where's he gone? Oh, if he's only there, that's fine, let's go. Frogs, lizards and what have you. See that lizard there, for instance? We just need to go in the direction it tells us. Okay, what lizard? I don't see it. Oh, the one with a arrow for a head. Okay. So you talk to this thing. You have doubts of this friend of mine, don't you? My friend? No, friends are known as the Magypsies. They've isolated away from civilization for a very long time. I am a lizard. I will show you which direction you need to go. Round and round we go. Where I stop, soon you will know. Oh, back the way we came. Alright. I already know where we need to go, I think. I hope. Go south down here, and then... Ugh, what is it? The Magypsies have mysterious powers. They're protecting something here for a very long time. They're neither human nor beast, neither man nor woman. I have no idea how old they are. That explanation doesn't help, does it? Nope. Basically, they're strange. All of them. Every single one of them. But that's just how they are. But they're good-natured, though. Do you mind we are on a mission? You are interrupting that mission. You just threw a rock in my face. Fine, someone's about to get smacked with a bit of lumber. And let that be a lesson to you. Yeah, more bread. Let me think. Okay, we just need to go on screen south. And then we head east. There they are. Wrong. I am the wrong... Oh, okay. Right, the right frog. Well, not the most conventional way to get through a river, but I suppose it'll suffice. Now, if I see one of you in the shape of a little puffy cloud, I'm going to have questions. Up. And up. And a skip. And a jump. Eee. Right, let's go see where your little friend lives. In a conch shell. Oh, welcome, you scary-looking gentleman. I'm looking for a... Ah, must be this one. Couldn't remember them for a second. Is that Alec? It is. Oh, good to see you, Schnookums. My, who are these two? Don't be rude, Ionia. Introduce us. Of course. Where are my manners? This is my good friend Alec. And who's this with you? Ace, you say? Well, it's very nice to meet you. Now let's get all properly introduced to us, the Magypsies. You're in luck. We're having a party today. Nearly all of us here. First we have Aeolia, then there's Doria, Phrygia, I think so, or Phrygia, one or the other, Lydia, and the other one over there is Maxaltia. They're all named after states of music, is it? Or musical tones, something to that effect. The only one not here is Lucria. You can call me Ionia. You can't remember all that? Well, of course not, that's why I just introduced you, darling. Isn't that how it works? Right, Alecky Poo. It's been a while, but I'm seeing you glad as well. I hope you're here. I hear you helped my grandson Jim. Do you know where he might have gone? Oh, you mean that rambunctious little squirt from a while ago? I suppose this ace fellow was his father. Yeah, I can see the resemblance now. Same eyes. So, old Jimbo? Where is he? Oh, he took off. He was in a great hurry, mentioning something about avenging his mother. Must be in a generous time, so I'll send him on his way with a little super powerful PSI technique. I doubt he'll be able to use it very easily, though. So we left them. Nice drink. Yeah, it's going fine. Pretty smooth stream so far. Meant to have done this like 2 years ago, but never had the time, so now I'm making the time. Poor thing's been another 100 years, if not. There's a blink of an eye to us Magypsies. Why would anyone bother to care about such short lives? Well, aren't you rude? A little miss sleeps in their bloody bed all day. Yeah, see, Doria gets it. Sorry, got a spot in chat. I could go join the race server, I suppose. Let me find my mouse. Here we go. Where's the race server? Here's the race server. Alright, see, I'm in there now if you want to join now, String. Where's OBS again? Okay, there we go. That's all the windows back in the court. If you go now, you might just catch him in time. Drago Plateau, you say? Alrighty, let's hurry there. Oh, the mirror's actually doing a reflection. Didn't notice this was in this area. Looking handsome, of course. The quickest way to get to the Drago Plateau is through the cave behind the house. Jim probably went through this cave too, there's nothing to worry about. But you're not going to get very far being as tense as you are. What you need to do is smile. Understand? No. Oh, come on now, that's no good. Smile and relax. Can we get around this tree or is it a solid up? No, we can get behind it. Cool. Ah, here's the cave of interest. Ace. Pitch dark in here, but never fear. I've been through here many a time. Just leave it to me, but more importantly, that super serious look on your face will only bring us trouble. Gotta relax, understand? Keep going west of this fork in the road. We go north here. Stop for a second. Alright, what's up? There should be a hole around here. Find it and jump right in it. Like that one. And this way. Follow the southeast passage. Okay, well, there's south. Oh, AC poo. That was my Magypsy impression. Do you like it? Oh, relax. There's east. I'll tell you this one early in advance. Head south at the next walk. Okay. I see a presence on the right there, just barely visible. A running bomb. Alrighty, I'll happily keep that. Did you just seriously stop? I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you here to rot. Dirty old bastard. Buffer, first a little experience snack. Okay, I think I'm getting my timing back for this song. Nope, I hear a voice. Oh, you're right, Strang. Yeah, I'm doing fine. How about you? We'll stay to you for the price of fish. How's the Mr. treating you? Because I heard they got the Sega Saturn stuff running up on that recently. Okay, that's a good sign, because those two are the more difficult ones. How about the CD controller?
If it all works out, because it's still a big if, because we don't know if it's going to fit or not. Basically, he thinks he can make it fit, and he only has a mister, so if he can't get it to fit on a mister, he's kind of basically screwed. He could get another FPGA device to finish it, but that's what he's aiming for, so like, we'll see what happens. You know, if he can fit, hopefully we'll get it by the end of the year. Hopefully.
Well, fingers crossed. We've had a new 32X emulator come out today.
No, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, it's okay so far. It's still pretty buggy because it's the same person who developed BeastNES. He just released a 32X core for his new emulator Ares.
Fair enough.
Some stuff's up and running, about maybe half the library works, but I've noticed some graphical issues and some missing sound in some games.
He goes for accuracy more over speed, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, and that's why I love him.
Well, that's what we need. We've pretty well got all the speed, except for like maybe when you get to like the 6th generation. We've got pretty well every emulator. Or if you want to play something, yeah, but accuracy is still a thing.
Well, there's only been like 5 attempts at emulating the 32X, and none of them are open source. Because the last time the 32X was attempted was Kega Fusion, and that was over a decade ago.
I mean, I've basically, I've been working on my TV.
Ah, yes, did you manage to recap that bad boy?
So I've recapped. Do you know Savon Pat?
Have what, sorry?
Savon Pat, do you know him?
Not off the top of my head.
That's right. He's basically he was the old Sony technician. Like he used to work on PBMs as a job back in the day. But nowadays he like sells recap kits and like provides advice where you have problems with CRTs using his, because he has the knowledge from back then. So basically, I got one of his recap kits and installed it. It didn't fix my issue, but it still works, and things have looked better. So it looks like I didn't break anything, which is good to know.
So what's the remaining issue?
So the remaining issue is that the screen is kind of cut off. So I don't know about PBMs, about the 3-color line issue of PBMs.
What, RGB?
Not exactly. So on a CRT, above the view, so in the overscan area, there are like 3 color lines, RGB lines, and they're on every CRT, and they're meant to be like overscanned, so you can't see. PBMs, however, have a problem, and it's a pretty well-known issue, and Sony's even like acknowledged, like provided a bulletin saying you need to replace these capacitors, where there are 2 capacitors near a heatsink that weren't rated for 105 degrees Celsius, and as a result they fail much faster than other capacitors that in the CRT. What happens is if those fail, those 3 color lines move down the screen into the actual viewable area over your image. Now, there's 2 ways to fix it. You can either go into your service menu settings and mess with what's called the V-blank setting.
Oh, the V-blank.
Yeah, which raises it raises the 3 color lines back up, but it causes your OSD, which is like the on-screen display. So like if you press menu, it's a menu basically. That shifts it down. So the more you push V-blank up, the more your menu shifts down, and if you shift it down too much, you can go off screen. And 2, raising the V-blank raises the voltage, which can cause your CRT to fall.
There's the problem.
So it's like, it's a solution, but it's a temporary one, and it can cause a worse issue if you don't fix it the proper way, which is recap the capacitors. Now, I've done that. I've recapped them. Didn't fix the issue. So I've been trying to, because my issue is a bit more special. My issue is only that the 3 color lines down to the middle of the screen. It also cuts the image out. What happens is, usually what happens is the 3 color lines are meant to appear over the top of the image, but mine it's like anything that would be above the line just doesn't appear. So it's like half an image basically.
Sort of like an interlacing issue.
Yeah, raising the V-blank fixes it. It raises the 3 color lines and the image will come back. But yeah, now what I've learned since then is it might not be a capacitor issue, but a transistor issue.
Oh no.
So, look, it's not. The problem is finding a replacement as well. Like I think that
The problem is which bloody resistor is it?
I thought it was a transistor, so like an IC. So, I haven't got an idea which one, because I think it's what's called a vertical collapse. So, and vertical collapse is caused by what's called a vertical IC. Essentially, there's RetroTech just like has a video on one of them, and it shows me which one it probably is. So I'm gonna have a look at it today. I'm going to hope it's just a cold solder joint and not a replacement. But I'm more leaning towards it's gonna have to get replaced.
Ugh, cold solder joints. Ugh.
I mean, I went into this knowing what I was getting. I got the CRT, like the CRT I bought is a 20 M4A, so it's a 20-inch CRT, and it has 800 TVL, which is like, well, that's the best. Doesn't do 480p or anything like that, but honestly, I don't really care because CRT is.
I was gonna say you only have to 240p on those, aren't you?
480p that generation, I don't think that you benefit much from a CRT. Like they can still look good on it. Like I'm sure, like playing special for later or anything on CRT is fantastic, but it's one of those things where like that generation, the graphics was advanced enough for me that it actually can look better on an LCD compared to a CRT. 240p, when it comes to like the SNES and the N64 and all that, yeah, definitely looks better on CRT. But anything above that, I think it's better on just to get an upscale of it. So I'd like there's a PVM 20L4 going for sale around here. It's one of the multiple ones, so you can do 480p. But I'm like, I'm good. I don't need it.
I was gonna say you've got your OSSC there for.
Well, actually, I'm looking. So I got a frame master currently, but I'm probably gonna replace it with retro thing when that comes out.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you got the Frame Meister.
Yeah. I'm just like, I'm probably gonna get the retro thing 5 because it has motion adaptive deinterlacing.
Ooh.
And can do up to 6x. So I'm like, I'm gonna go with that.
Yep, that's fair.
I know that like the OSSC Pro is coming out soon. But I frankly, I don't need it. The Retro Tank 5X does auto sampling as well. So I don't have to go to test with it if I want to play an SNES. So,
That's perfectly fair. I've had bloody murder calibrating this bloody thing to come out right.
What are you playing on?
GameCube. GB interface. Trying to make sure it's full screen, making sure the color palette's accurate to an AGB01 screen.
Yeah, I can kind of see that. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, the problem with the GameCube's output, it has a slight red bias on the RGB signal.
Yeah. It's also like, even with like the interface, it's still like it's still a little like it can still be a little blurry. Not much, like it's much better than Nintendo solution, but it's not quite. I think it must have something like a video chip or something.
It might just be the video encoder, yeah.
Still fantastic. Like it's basically like if you're looking at it from like 2 meters away, you wouldn't tell the difference.
I did try using a filter for this for nearest neighbor, which sharpens it, but it completely mangles pixels on diagonals. So what should be a straightforward diagonal line, suddenly it's shifted, right or left by 1 pixel, and nope, no thank you.
I think you should fix that. That's a bit.
It's because it uses nearest neighbor. I've set it to the default, which is area.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I usually just Oh, okay. I said he can't hear me. Oh no,
No, it's fine. It's because I disabled the desktop audio.
I was gonna say, have you got it to fill the screen?
Well, as much as it can. Because I'm having to use Elgato's 16:9 function to get the proper perspective, because it defaults to 4:3.
Yeah, I use the GameCube now more for GameCube games. I've got the Mister for GBA stuff.
I've got this configured to do Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color correctly. I've got custom lookup tables to do the job. Do you know what the biggest problem was though? I did this all, not last week or the week before, and then I noticed on the PC, hold on, why are all... tree, no, tree, no, tree, no. Sorry, where were we? No, battery! Anyway, where were we? So I just noticed one day after I got a notification from Microsoft going, we're about to not support your Windows anymore. And it's just, wait, what?
Are you on 7?
I'm on 10. I haven't been on 7 since my old rig. Yeah, I had a look and it was just, oh, there was a major firmware update a year ago. It chose not to download or install. Okay. So I did that. I updated the graphics drivers because I might as well do that while we're there, Next thing I know, everywhere looks a little brighter than normal. Like, you could barely look at it. It was that bloody bright and the colours were washed out, and it was just, what the fuck's going on here? I had to look into it. For some reason, that update mangled the colour profile. turns out what it was, the RGB range was on full when it should have been on limited.
Ah, so your monitor can only do limited.
Yeah, it's an old one.
Yeah, fair enough.
If it goes on full, the colours get oversaturated and the black colours just get absolutely crushed.
No, yeah, that's about right. I've my PS3 hooked up the other day, and I had the same thing, but it was going as limited when I had my TV set. So the black's really like grey. And I'm gonna hack my PS3 this weekend.
You're finally gonna go down that rabbit hole, are you?
Well, I mean, kind of forced me in.
Yeah.
I sense like when a store goes down, I'm like, okay, open, everything's open. I'm not, I've told you this before. I try to buy anything that is still available to buy that will support a developer or publisher, but I will not spend $500 on a game that is 10 by eBay. That's just doing anyone any favors, unless it's a game I really, really want.
Well, the big push now is to buy as much as you can so we can dump it and the licenses so we can keep it up and running. You know, for when the CMOS battery dies.
Apparently that doesn't matter though if you're gonna hack CF, if you're gonna CFW, the CF doesn't matter.
Yeah, if it's hacked, but if it's not hacked.
Yeah, well that's kind of what. That's why I've got I did that previously, man. It can do CFW.
That's nice. No worries.
And then I've got a hard drive here. I'm gonna format that first.
Yeah.
I had a look. Like I know it can do NFST, but you're kind of more limited. So, and the way to get if it's a game is more computer-fied, there's methods, and it's not that hard. Unfortunately, the PS3 internal hard drive had over more than like 1.5 terabytes or something.
That's all. I thought it could do more than 1 terabyte. I think it was 2 that was the top.
Let me just, it can go 1.5, but if you go 1.5, the PS3 will crash it.
Oh.
It doesn't like it.
Similar issue the 3DS can have.
Footnote, there are always people trying to archive the tours. Don't worry about that. If you know where to find them, you can find them. What I'll be curious to see, I'm not saying anyone do this, but I'll be curious to see if those little apps that can download straight from the Steam store still work.
I can think of 1 or 2 that might be able to do it.
Well, the downloads are still gonna, like, they're still gonna have everything available to download if you've already purchased it. So, I wonder where that's going.
CDM probably. Mine's been configuring this GameCube and setting up this new microphone.
I just got a new TV cabinet, so I've just set up consoles.
Oh yeah, have you moved into your new place yet?
Oh yeah, I've been here for 2 months now.
How's that been going?
Yeah, very well. So everything settled in inside. So the last thing I was playing was TV. We got a new TV cabinet. My old one was a bit, no one space in it. So I got a new one, basically, with everything underneath it. Except for like the 5th gen consoles, they're in my office next to me with my
That's understandable. I'm still waiting for the friggin' Satiator and the X stations to come back in stock.
I did have a date for it for you. I did mention a date. You said April he was aiming for?
April.
Check that for you though.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, April. It says April.
Alright, so sometime this month. I should have some reserves for that. I did just finish commission today, so...
He's probably going to announce it in Discord, so I'll shoot you a message once I figure it out.
Alrighty. And that is the boss of Chapter 1 dealt with. Oh, a level up, we're not going to use it. Like, this is the last time we're ever going to use Ace, unfortunately. Well, there you go, people. If you didn't want spoilers for Godzilla vs. King Kong, spoiler warning, Godzilla became Mecha-Godzilla, and then humanity finally killed him. It's a lot of fish. Oh, he's such a cute little sprite. I can't believe King Kong was Ace all along. I know, right? And he kept it hidden to himself. The true Splatoon lore. Oh, but if only they had looked round the corner. It is possible that until now, people of Tazmily village never known sadness. Sunny days or cloud days, they always greeted each other with smiles, you know, but they lived in harmony with the creatures of the forest, you know, stronged up the weak and those who shared, those who didn't, you know. It's pretty simple. Now it seems everything's going to hell in the handbasket, you know what I'm saying? Suddenly everything's changing for the worse. When did this change begin? Second to put the cartridge in and hit load game. It looks around an RPG. You'd be surprised how many players don't actually look up in playtesting. What is that suspicious group that wears pig masks, and why have we seen them in that famous fighting game for the Nintendo Wii, 3DS, Wii U, and Switch? And where could the missing Jim be? Probably went to go get the egg, bread, and milk again, son of a bitch. Always does this to us. Always. And so the first tale begins as a tragedy. If you'd be so kind. Alrighty, that's the end of Chapter 1, and that'll be the end of this stream for tonight, I think. I know it's somewhat on the shorter end for a lot of people, but I'm trying to divvy this into one stream per chapter if I can help it, although I think Chapter 7 is going to be a good 2 or 3 just due to how big it is. So, next session, whenever that happens, we'll take care of Chapter 2. And Linky will take centre stage. Doing what? Oh, well, you'll just have to wait and find out, won't you? Unless you already know, in which case, well, you know, ruin the suspense and drama, why don't you? Alright, let's see if there's any lucky loos we can mooch for a raid, I guess. Huh. There were a few, but they've all gone offline. Alrighty, well, I'll just leave it here then. I'll see y'all around. Yeah, in a bit.